there's a fish. There, little on the little Shad Rapp, running parallel. Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. It is a very cloudy but pretty warm morning here, Western PA, on this fall morning. I am out here early today and gonna see if I can catch some fall bass. I'm gonna really give it a go. We got a cloudy day today, a little bit of breeze, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if these fish are gonna turn on here. Looks like the water's maybe cleared up a little bit, but there's the Pelican Bass Raider. We're gonna fish on the Pelican Bass Raider today. It's just me. I brought movement today again. We got SquareBills, Lipless, Shad Rapp, and hopefully I can catch a few bass. So thanks for coming along today. Let's see what we can do today on fishingwithvance.com. Pulled up on the first spot here. I'll try the back side of this island. Through the temperature gauge in the water. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it warmed up a little bit. It's 62, almost 63 degrees. So it warmed up a little bit from the other day. 2-3 degrees. But let's see what we got going here. I'm gonna start with the Shad Rapp, and this is the size 5, I think. And this color's called Purple Descent. Runs about 5 to 7 feet if you really crank it, but I just like to bring it along slow, working slow, and see what that does. I like the color. It gives lots of flash in the water because it's white. It's mostly white. Has a little wee bit of purple on it, or pink. And there's, oh my gosh, first cast of the day. Oh, and he come off right there at the boat. Oh man, I don't know if it's a good or bad sign to get a fish on the first cast, but sometimes that works against you for whatever reason, but I'll take it as a positive sign. Wow, got a hit on the first cast. That was cool. He bumped it right there next to the boat, and I didn't really get a good, good feel for him. I think I got some weeds this time. No, I got another fish. 2 casts, 2 fish. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. 2 casts, 2 fish. This guy swiped at it. Oh my gosh. 2 casts, 2 bites. No. Oh. Easy, partner. We're going to play World Cup in the end here. Hold it. He wants to get to know my Pelican Bass Raider. I'm using a my favorite rod and reel setup for throwing crankbaits and things like that. I'm using the Fluger Arbor. And this one is a size 30, and I've looked to see if I can get another one because I just love how light it is, and I can't find it. It's even on Fluger's site. I only see the size 35, which is fine. I can get that. I have the size 40s for carp and catfish, just because I like these arbors with the thicker spools, because they just tend to not have as much line twist, and you guys that follow the channel know I'm a monofilament guy. So yeah, I'm gonna try all kind of movement today. I'm gonna throw some Lipless on today. Mostly I like this Shad Rapp, and for the deeper parts of the lake I'll throw this size 5, and then when I get into a little shallower I'll go with the size 4 and see what that does. Look at that beautiful day, beautiful sky right there. gorgeous. What it's all about. That's what it's all about. There's one. Tugged on it nice and close. Shut my camera off, of course, because I'm an idiot. A little dude. I'll take it. It's bass number 2. See you, buddy. Oh, what a release. Sorry, man. Another little guy. Where's your brothers? All you little dudes are out this morning. That's okay. This fish number 3, little guy. But it's alright, just when you think it's going to be just little guys, then Papa Pump shows up. Alright, let's try the little guy and see what he does before we move on. And that's the beauty of the table. Those of you that are new to the channel, we use this utility table on the Pelican Bass Raider, and this thing is the best. Just the best. I wouldn't fish without it. So, alright, here's the little Shad Rapp. This is a little perch pattern. Let's see if this has a little more success. It's a little smaller profile. Dives a little less. I think it goes 3 to 5 feet. There's a fish. There, little on the little Shad Rapp, running parallel to the bank. Ooh, fish. There you go. Little Shad Rapp action. The little guy, but again, I'll take these all day. I don't care. I just like catching fish. Yeah, little guy. Little Shad Rapp action. Alright, bass number 4, albeit little dudes, but I don't care. The other side of the lake, I'm going to switch over to see if I can nab a few on this. This is a Strike King SquareBill. I think this is the, I believe it's the 1.5, and it'll run 3 to 5 feet. So it's in the neon, I think that's the neon bluegill pattern, and let's see what she can do. I think I need to fish closer to bank. I don't appear to be out in the middle, so let's see what that does. I'll tell you guys, this Minn Kota Enduramax, this is a 44 pound. It moves this Pelican around like all you want, especially if you're fishing by yourself. I mean, this Enduramax, it lasts. I mean, it's lighter than the 55. I have a 55 as well, and it works great. It maybe pushes a little faster. But this 44, it's a little lighter to take on and off the boat, which is nice, and it's lighter, you know, for the boat itself. And those of you who follow the channel, you know I'm a bigger guy, so you know it's got to push me around on this Pelican, and it does a heck of a job. Has nice reverse. I've done reviews on it, but if you haven't seen that, go check out that review. But I mean, I have a few issues with it, which I talk about in the review. The plastic, you know, frame. Uh-oh. Nope. Thought I had a fish, just weeds. That's okay. Yeah, I've talked about that. The plastic, this thing gets in the way. The latch, it used to be a metal button, and it was just way better than what they have now. But other than that, I can't complain about that motor. I banged it all over the place, ran it into rocks, bumped it against the bottom, hit, you know, when I'm trying to land the dock the boat, just run it aground in there. You know, it doesn't owe me any money, let's put it that way. So, you know, again, if I'm buying another one, I'm not buying a 55-pound thrust. I'm buying the 44, just because of the weight. And it performs so close to the 55, but it feels so much lighter. I'd have to look and see what the actual weight difference is, but it just feels so much different getting in and out of my truck. The bottom line. Hey guys, I'm taking the SquareBill off. I like this color pattern though. This is the neon bluegill, I believe. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, neon bluegill. There's some Strike King. This is the red-eyed shad. Lipless. So we'll throw him on there instead of that SquareBill and throw it around. Nice rattles in this. I like a lipless at this time of year, although I haven't thrown it much because I've been addicted to that Shad Rapp. But it's time for the lipless. Catter was here, he'd be throwing that lipless like a bad man. He loves a lipless. There we go. Alright, SquareBill, you're on the bench right now. But I'm going to move to that side of the lake too. Stay with me. Alright, pulled up on a different spot here, guys. And I'm going to throw this lipless and probably that smaller Shad Rapp in here. Oh, there's a fish. Yeah, right there. Lipless, baby. Yeah. There's a fish right there. Ah, I love it. Catter would be loving that. My man Catter would be loving that. I'll give him a little photo of that just to make his day. Thank you, buddy. Good stuff. Alright guys, I'm gonna toss the Senko around a little bit up in these shallow areas where it's pretty weedy. Not real heavily weedy, but too weedy for a crankbait. And I'm just curious if I can get somebody. These guys are lurking shallow in the weedy areas. Oh, this is weeds. Ease up into that corner over there. I'm gonna throw that back too, but before I leave, I'm seeing activity up in here. Probably should tie a fluke on. I gotta go get my bobber too. But first, let's see if we can catch a bass out of here. A little bump. And there he is. There he is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of my better ones of the day. There he was. there chilling. Oh, what a hook set. My partner, my buddy Steve would say, classic hook set. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. He was going nowhere. And Senko produces. Senko always seems to work. Especially that color. Little chubbier dude. I'll take it. He was fun. Little bass. Little bass number 7 there. But I'll take it. Come on, Vance. You're getting on the spot. Oh, I might as well get my bobber. My bobbers can't wait for me to come with them. Alright, I'll get you. I will get you. You deserve it. Hold on. Hold, please. My man Doogie used to say. Alright. Look at the lighted bobby. Love it. Well, Mr. Bobber, you've been the only thing net worthy today. Come on. Come on home. I'm gonna run into a stump up here. Jasper. Look at the lighted bobby. Fish on. Alright, man. Not too bad. Batters are dead, but you can come home. FishingWithVance.com. Yeah, let's see if anybody's up on this bank. Lurking. I don't know if you guys do that, what I just did right there. Whenever I throw a worm, it's hard to do with a different bait. You know, with some of these other baits, like Lipless and things like that, and crankbaits. But like a worm, especially whenever I'm throwing a Senko, or, well, even the finesse worms, if I'm tossing those up shallow, I try to make them land softly. I don't know if that, I mean, if you let it splash like crazy, you know, sometimes it's unavoidable, and I have a nail in there, but something's twitching at this. Little guy, yeah. But sometimes, you know, if you, yeah, little dude. You know, if you get your worm to land softer in the water, you know, it might not spook a fish out of there. Now this is a little dude. I don't know if he's going to be spooked or not, but you know, there's sort of an art to having that worm land a little softer, and I try to do that each time. Bass number 8 for me, which I'll take it here on this beautiful fall day. But in other words, like, if you throw it so it goes real high, it's going to splash in the water. If you go too low, it'll do whatever. So I try to go in between, and then just kind of have it, I grab the spool so that it just softly lands in there as best you can. I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable. It's going to splash. But, you know, sometimes that could be the difference between spooking a fish out, you know, or catching them. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'll show you the other way. I don't like throw it high like this and let it, you know, come down in the water as hard as possible. Now, some people might say, well, hey, you know, sometimes that splash is what attracts them if they're actively feeding. But I'm just a believer in having it land a little softer, and it just tends to work for me. So an example of that would be I throw it over here and I just sort of palm the spool to just have it land ever so less. It's more, this has a nail in the bottom of it to get more diving, so it's not a good example. But where it comes into play a lot is if you're just finesse fishing, like if I'm mojo rigging it, which I do a lot, which is just a couple of split shots. I do want it to land a little softer in the water. so that you get that soft flutter down. But but it tends to be a habit now. So also I'll palm the spool so I don't throw it in the woods too. There's a Vance, another one up here in the shallow. Fish up shallow. On the Senko again. Oh wow, it's a bluegill. That's a strong little guy. Wow, you hit that aggressive. Nice little fish. See you, buddy. He smacked that. Oh, beautiful day. Just a gorgeous day. Let's see if anybody else is chilling out under those leaves. Yep, I think somebody is chilling out under those leaves. Oh yeah, nice bass. Real nice bass. One of my best bass of the day so far. Very nice bass. Look at him. Okay, so it's throwing movement, but it looks like the Senko is still gonna produce. So I guess I'll shift over to that. There's one. He is right up there against it. That's a nice one, real nice one. He's right up there against those rocks. Chilling out. Senko. Bass number 11. Take it for fall, beautiful fall day. Not working. Fishing instead on a Monday. FishingWithVance.com. That fish up in that corner. Oh, that's a nice one. Real nice one. Probably my best fish of the day. Maybe, maybe not. Beauty, right along the rocks. Love it. Dozen bass. They're getting a little better. That guy's a little chubbier. Nice fish. See you, buddy. Get a bump in here, guys. And there he is. Yeah. Oh, he come off. There he was. He was right there, out from the barrel in the Bermuda Triangle, as it's known. It's a rock, multiple rock formation. Missed him. I thought I had a good hook set on him too. I jacked him, but he won. Sometimes the bass wins. There's a fish. Fishing with Vance. Oh, that's a nice one. Real nice one. On the Shad Rapp. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Nice one. Another fish on the Shad Rapp. Yes, sir. Gotta love it. All of a sudden the Shad Rapp, the smaller Shad Rapp is making an appearance. This little guy, this is the, like I said, it's a size 4 jointed Shad Rapp. This is the I think perch color, and it's the JLSL4. It runs about 3 to 5 feet, and it has a little rattle in it, and it does the job. So it's caught a couple bass over here now. There's one, guys. He was down where you would think he'd be. Down there in that junk down there. Alright, let me get this for you, buddy. There we go. Nice. Another one on the Senko. That's number 17. Oh, I'm having fun. Little fish, guys. Down there on the other side of those trees. I put that Senko down in there and he wanted it. Oh yeah, come on, big man. That's a nice bass. Nice chubby guy. Nice chubby guy.